All right, hello, everybody. Hello, Kadachi. Oh, my desktop audio is so quiet. There we go. Now you can actually hear the music. How is everybody? I am like randomly sweaty right now, probably because like I was just finishing the podcast. I wear a strap around my glasses now because I'm living that life, that no slip glasses life. And so it's really hard to wipe off my glasses. Kadachi, what time is it where you are? You're up so late. How have you been? I feel like it's been a while. And hello, Painting Polish. Unfortunately, we are going to have some clowns today. There will be clowns. Let me, yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's fix that up so we have some, what am I thinking? Some focus? So, oh, let me open up the LG to tell it to not autofocus. Because autofocus is my enemy. It's my absolute enemy. But yeah, I actually really wanted to use a different nail polish than the one that I am going to use. But it's just gonna have to be that way. Sometimes it be that way, and that time is now. Also, the exposure, I guess, is like really low. Can we get my settings back to like where they were? That would be so excellent. Oh, and the zoom is zoomed. Why is it not zooming back out though? Oh, there, we're zooming in. Are we zooming out? There we go. There we go. I'm figuring it out as we go. Like I said, I just finished the podcast. I realized that I just don't like doing things on, I don't like doing podcasting content related things on Monday. On Mondays, I really like to kind of like focus on my house. So I've just kind of decided that maybe I do the podcast editing on a Tuesday or on another day. Like, that's the thing, is that we've been recording the podcast like the Sunday before it goes live. But the next podcast that's coming out, we're recording this Sunday, and we have a special guest, and I am so freaking excited about this guest, and I know everyone else is going to be so excited as well. So I hope you all listen to the next podcast and this one, and every podcast I do. Also, right now I'm wearing my like Aculid nails. Why is this so? This feels so dark. Why are you so dark? Now the exposure is way up. I turn the exposure. Why is it being this way? I don't understand. It's usually not this way. You know what I mean? Usually you're not this way, but today you are. Why? Anyway, I did this for Aculid Nails. I redid his mani that was inspired by The Gay Deceivers. From okay, the movie's called The Gay Deceivers, but it's just kind of like a part of the movie that's been spread around a bunch. I'm actually gonna play it right now because it's so fucking funny. The Gay Deceivers flower scene. Let me show you because it is so fucking funny. Let's pause epidemic sound and let's screen share. Let's screen share this shit. I want to curse today. Hi, son. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your dinner.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done
to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and
Look at those gorgeous men.
Queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one.
So yeah, I freaking love that clip. I say that all the time. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. But today it was, I may not know my flowers, but I know a birthday boy when I see one. Hello, Luna. So I had her follow today, and her eye is at 100%. Yes. I'm so happy. I am so freaking happy. Yeah, these are my marigolds. Oh, I know why it's so dark. I don't have this light on. That'll fucking do it. That'll make it dark when you don't have your damn light on. I was like going in my camera settings, like, how is this happening? how is this happening to me that I I need to up my exposure? Nope, it's just that I didn't have this light on. But yeah, so I did that for Acula Nails, and yeah, he and I have become, I think, really good friends in the past few months. And yeah, I've got him interested in some stuff, and I'm very excited. But yeah, we're gonna take this off though, and the base colors on this are Holo Taco, Holo Taco Menchie, and Holo Taco Gold Play Button. But by the way, how is everybody doing? Luna, how are you doing today? Painting Polish, how are you doing today? You participated in the Jeremy collab, I do believe. You invited me, actually, the Jeremy collab, so you better have been involved. Let me clip these. I'm gonna clip these ones. By the way, Friday night, 5 p.m. PST, the time might bounce around a little because I am a call-in juror. Hopefully I will not get assigned to go into jury duty, especially not on a Friday. But I think I'll be home by 5 that day if I do have to go to jury duty. We'll see. But yeah, probably 5 p.m. PST, we are going to be watching Zardoz in the Discord. I know, I hate jury duty. I went one time and it was like a sexual harassment case. And like the questions they asked were so fucking invasive. So this time, if it's any shit like that, I'm like, nah. Because I wasn't even selected. I felt targeted. Anyway, this little image is my cosplay of the character Arthur Frayne from Zardoz. And it is such a funny, interesting, weird, deep movie. It really has everything I look for in a movie. The only thing it doesn't have is like scariness, but actually I might be wrong about that. Like there are some moments that are like, they're not like, ooh, spooky, like I got jumped out and scared, but like it's a kind of an unnerving film. And Vero actually found a book about it, talking about oh, let me see what it's called. You got the notice twice when you called. You didn't have to go in either time, so you were lucky. Ours is you call in once, and if you don't have to go in, you're free. Oh my God, I'm so jealous. I have to, like, luckily it's just a website I have to check, but I have to check the website every day for a week. So I had to start on Friday, and then I had, and then I've been calling in all week. Hello, Boncat, you're popping in. Hello, good to see you. Good to see you. How are you doing today? So the thing that Vero sent me, Against the Vortex, Zardoz, and Degrowth Utopias in the 70s and today. Yeah, so Zardoz has kind of an anti-consumerism, anti-plastic, anti a lot of things message, pro a lot of things message. It's very rich in subtext. So I think it's great, and I also think it's one of Sean Connery's sexiest roles. So if you're free on Friday, hello, Polish. Oh my God, how long has it been? If you're free on Friday, please come to the Discord and watch Zardoz. It's a really, really interesting movie, and I love it so much. Some of the other countries around you, counties, wherever you have to check all week, I think you just have a lot of people. That makes sense. I know we have a lot of old people here that like go in for fun. Cannot relate, but I guess if you have nothing else to do, it's probably a decent time if you want to make $15 a day. Forever, you're trying to get back into the love of polish, and that includes watching me. Thank you. I know that feeling though. Actually, just on the podcast that I finished editing, I was saying like, nail stuff isn't my #1 hobby right now, and obviously I haven't been making videos. I'm thinking of finally making a video for my second channel that doesn't publicly exist yet, and there's nothing on it, even privately. But yeah, I'm thinking of making one for my like just honest to God movie channel. Although the thing that I want to make the video about is like, if I made a curated collection for this movie, it would be so fucking funny. It like, so I'm like tempted, but then I would have to choose the polishes and name them and swatch them or whatever. And I should probably just do my Fifth Element review, or, curated collection retrospective, because I've already got like everything's done for that except for the oh, okay, here you have them beeping, so you'll be officially cooking and lurking. Okay. But yeah, like the problem with The Fifth Element, I've said it before and I'll say it again, is that I really love when I dig deep into a movie and find like so much more and find themes and stuff. I was literally chatting with like my two friends who I chat the most with about like what films mean and all this stuff. They're very familiar with The Fifth Element. And like I was saying that like the movie kind of like falls apart when you dig deeper. And so my friend Tony was like, no, it doesn't. And I was like, tell me a theme. Tell me a theme of this movie. Like, tell me a theme that's actually a theme and not just something like that it mentions. Like and so the only thing we could think of was that life is more important than anything, like the preservation of life. And like, okay, that is a place to start from. That is a place to go to. That is something that is, I would say that's the one theme of the movie. But we were talking about the character arcs of the movie. The only person we could think of that really has a character arc, and like, I'm happy about this, but also not happy that he's the only person we could think of that has an actual character arc that actually like starts off one place, ends up somewhere else emotionally. Legit Ruby Rod. The only one. You love watching my movie curations, the mix of your favorite YouTube genres, polish and commentary. Okay, I gotta keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. Don't worry about it. But right now, there's just so much stuff that I really want to do, like work on my minis. Have y'all seen? I said it to Danny. Let me show you some of the stuff I've been working on. I have been drawing so much. I've been painting so much. Let me open this up. I might have shown it last time. I don't know. This is my lion Protectron. I sculpted these ears myself. I made those ears myself, and then I drew the face on myself, obviously, because that's what I do. It's not very well painted. I have other models that are well painted. This isn't very well painted because like I didn't really like the paint job I did, and so I went in to like touch it up, and I touched it up with the wrong color. And so now it's just whatever. But from far away, it looks fucking fine. And it looks very cute, and I love it. So yeah, we did that. I did finish the one that I started painting on stream. Thank you. We're going to a ghoul circus called Big Top, and I'm very excited. You started work this week. How was it? Is it everything you've ever dreamed of? Not that you necessarily should dream of labor, but honestly, I don't think it's like, I think having a dream job's okay, because even if we lived in like an anti-capitalist society, I think that people would still need to do shit, you know, to get shit done. So I think it's okay to have a dream job and a job you enjoy. I think it's actually what should happen, what you should do. This one's mildly, it's not against Twitch terms of service, but it's mildly not safe for work. These are my my lesbians from a story I'm writing, but I've been drawing them a ton. So that's Nancy and Sarah, and they're in the future. P.S. This is a space story. But yeah, I love them, and I've been drawing them so much. So much. Let's see. You met your new team yesterday. First official day is Thursday. We're so excited. Thank you so much, Polished Mess, for the wow. Thank you. I've been posting most stuff to the Discord, although I have drawn some stuff that is too hot for Discord. Mostly just one picture. I'm really proud of it, though. Really proud of it. But yeah, I'm so excited for you. Future lesbians. I'm really excited about that story. It's actually, so like I was explaining it to Nikki, because Nikki and Vero like are the people who are like my beta readers. I'm like trying to explain what a beta reader is, and I'm like, they're like a beta reader. They're the people who read my stuff after I write it. And oh, I need to take off this. I actually did my nails. I did those nails with this still on, and I like regretted it the entire time. And like I want them, there's a twist, and I want them to be able to help me with the twist, you know, with like seeing if the twist is working, basically, and like help, you know, tell me if like something's inconsistent. So yeah, I've explained to them the story, and also I explained like that the character, at least of Nancy, you can think of her, not that you know of this story, she's basically kind of like she's like a continuation of a story that came before her that I will someday eventually write, but I actually think this is the best way to start that story, is where it is right now. So she's kind of like a Luke or a Leia. Like, think of what I'm writing right now as episode 4. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk about the story I'm giving you no information about. But yeah, I'm writing mostly tangent. Just watch Fried Green Tomatoes. You were so upset it didn't turn into a lesbian love story. You thought it was going to be. Polished mess. I have news for you. You should read the book. Because there's a reason you were getting that vibe. It was right there. There was a reason. Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe. If you read that, you will get what you wish for. They should have gone all the way. They should have just done it. But, so is this your first time watching Fried Green Tomatoes? One of my favorite moments in cinema history. You know I love Kathy Bates. I love Kathy Bates so much. Anyway, the part where, like, the like women, the young women cut her off in a parking lot, and they're like, face it, lady, we're younger and faster. And then she just fucking hits them. She just fucking hits the car. And she's like, face it, ladies, I'm older and have more insurance. I was like, yes, queen. Yeah, there's a book, and it's lesbians. It's legit lesbians. They're lesbians. But it was the 90s, so they weren't allowed to be lesbians. Yeah, Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe is the book. Yeah, there is a lot of 90s lesbian movies where they didn't let the lesbians be lesbians. Right, Bobcat? It's so good. It's so good. Oh my God. We watched Fried Green Tomatoes like it was going out of style in my house. And my sister is a lesbian, so it was not going out of style in my house. It was just getting more in style. Yeah, totally washed out their relationship. Yeah. They should have just done it. Obviously, I just said that like 5 times, but I stand by that they should have just done it. They should just let them be lesbians. That is my thought. But I always think that. I always think they should just let them be lesbians, no matter who they are. Even if they're not women, let them be lesbians. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm really excited about that story. But I'm writing right now. I'm really deep. I'm balls deep in writing my The Boy fan fiction. And very proud day. Nikki has been doubting the direction I'm taking this story. She was like, I don't see it. And this chapter she saw it, and I was very happy. But it's not the chapter that's like, I just released one. This is like 3 chapters ahead, because I'm actually like being 3 chapters ahead. I'm very proud of myself. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of stuff other than nail art, but today I considered doing mini painting today, but I really did want to do my nails. So that's the beauty of having a lot of hobbies, is that you can get like really engrossed in another one, and then suddenly the old one is like fresh again. I'm excited about that. I did do, hello Carolyn, welcome. I did do a sketch. It's not like my best sketch I've done recently. Oh my God, the best sketch I've done recently is actually my Dragon Age OC. I need to send that to Vero. But anyway, I did do a Brahms and Greta that I posted into visual art and coloring. I overloaded them in patterns. I decided Greta's often wearing, in The Boy, if you're not familiar, she's often wearing plaid. And Brahms is only seen wearing a sweater. So I like a cable knit sweater. So I drew their patterns. I'm incredibly proud of Greta's hair and her butt in this picture. And I'm pretty proud of Brahms's hands, although it took a long time to get this hand where it ended up. This one like was fine. but it's half hidden, so that's easy. But like I was using a reference, and this was foreshortening, so like the hand was like closer to the camera, and yeah, it was difficult. So there we go. That's what I'm doing. Thank you so much. I'm so happy with them. I love my Brahmsy. And also, I think I talked about it, but the man who plays this role got married, and he liked everybody's creepy comments. I just said congrats because I am classy. But there were people who left like thirsty gifts. There were people who were like, no, not my Brahmsy. Like there was a lot of stuff said in that comment section, and I was like, did he like those? I mean, his only thing in his bio is that he played this role. Like that's literally the only thing in his bio. So like who knows? You hate people at work who message, hi, wait for you to respond. Oh my god, Bobcat, at work? No. At work, you say what you want. It's not a chat. That is also a pet peeve of mine. It's so fucking funny when somebody does that. All right. So here's the, thanks, Moogles. How are you doing? I want to go to one of your open mics so bad, but they're usually on Thursdays, and that's the night that I do Fallout, my Fallout game. So hopefully one of these days I can go. His bio wall man. If I were writing James Russell, who plays Brahms Heelshire's bio, I would say probably a variation of what I wrote as my review on Letterboxd for the movie, which is, I would have him say, as him, I want to bust through your walls like the Kool-Aid Man. That's what I would say. That's what he say, hi back for revenge. You're so freaking right. You're so freaking right. I kind of do want to show you the Malika I drew, but she's all the way over there. Hold on. Because, yeah, I've been drawing Malika, my Dragon Age OC, forever and ever and ever, because, like, Dragon Age came out 10 years ago. The sequel to Dragon Age Inquisition is coming out at the end of October. I'm terrified of the sequel to Dragon Age Inquisition because everybody who worked on the Dragon Age series up to this point all got fired. It doesn't feel like a lovingly crafted, like, fan-made thing, and it's also not a lovingly crafted original work by the people who originally made it. It seems like EA was like, we've been working on this for 10 years, and we should probably finish it. So we're just gonna make it. And so I'm terrified. I already know, like, where's my babies? Oh my god, this got really faded. This is a piece of art that another artist did of my Dragon Age OC. If you were coming here for my OC lore, then I'm sorry. You're getting it, and then we're also going to do my nails. It's my Dragon Age OC and her love interest, but they're done in Fallout style, because those were my two big fandoms at the time. Both those games came out pretty, like, close together, Inquisition and Fallout 4. So I decided to merge them together. But, like, these characters, this race of characters, it's not green in Dragon Age. They're, like, taupe in Dragon Age, but like they're supposed to be giants, and in this game they're not anymore. And I'm also worried there's not going to be a dwarf that you can play, which they did in Dragon Age 2, and it was okay, but I don't trust these sons of bitches. I don't trust these people. I don't trust them with my babies. Anyway, thank you again for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna go grab the picture I drew. This actually also has the Brahms picture on it, but I did erase Greta's plaid because I was like, I don't want to deal. I was like, would it look better without the plaid? Does that set you up with an open OC and art feature for the open mic? Honestly, that'd be great. I'm also like very sweaty, so I have my Main Street Electrical Parade fan with me. Anyway, I drew this picture of my Malika. And it's the best Malika I've ever drawn. And I love her. And I love her facial tattoos. They're so cool. I love her. Hello, plants. Hello. Oh, Twitch on iPad is fucked. I'm so sorry. I should not look back into what I've drawn because, like, I do know that I did draw literal porn like 2 nights ago. So let's not show you what I drew 2 nights ago here. Anyway, it is so warm in here. I can send it to you, plants. I can take a picture and send it to you. If you want me to send it to you privately, I will. Or I could put it spoilered in the Discord somewhere. Okay. All right. All right. Anywho. There we go. I need to paint my nails now. How do I do that? Okay. You got me on the big TV in the living room. Welcome to primetime. Thank you. I left this open. I bought another bottle of this, but I don't know where it is. But this room is due for a deep cleaning. Especially because I'm missing like 8 things. Twitch TOS has changed a lot of nude art, but you're hesitant to show. Yeah, this is porn. Like, I can describe it to you. It's those 2 lesbians I showed you using a strap-on. I am set so that people know that I'm gonna say sexually explicit things. So it's like pretty explicit. But no, I can send it. I can put it other places. I can show it. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm very proud of it. All right. Yeah, I feel like me showing it, even if it like somehow made it through, that would be like a knowing violation. And you know what? The thing is that being sex positive, in my humble opinion, and I think should be everybody else's opinion as well, does not stop at you being okay with sex. It also includes you being okay with other people's comfort level. So like, okay, I'm not going to change who I am or how I act on my stream due to somebody who's like turned off by what I talk about, because like, look, I'm you, you're me. No, I'm me, you're you. If you don't like my pre-warned sexually explicit conversation, you can go find another streamer. However, if you're on Twitch and expect Twitch's terms of service, I want to respect that. You know, if that's your limit and you're expecting what you're expecting on Twitch, then that is absolutely something that I want to respect. Cuckoo, polished mess. That's all I have to say to you. I was passing by a chicken place in Costa Mesa the other day, and it had like a big old like mural of the cover of the one where they're all walking across the street and Paul is barefoot, the Beatles. What cover is that? What album is that? I don't know. That picture, Abbey Road. Are they on Abbey Road in that picture? But they're all wearing chicken masks. You are the Eggman. You know, speaking of the Eggman, Dragon Age Inquisition. There's an Eggman. Well, Dragon Age Veilguard, I guess is what this one's called. Yes, sex positivity. Your friend got into polyamory. You learned about it so you could understand. I am so glad you did that for your friend. That is so sweet of you. Plants, what the fuck is that face? You would not do it yourself. You want to be open and to accepting his choices. That's so good of you. Like, honestly, like, I know one time I was explaining a polyamorous friend's like deal to somebody and they were just like, ew. And I was just like, hello? Like, these are just consenting adults. In my opinion, like, people who act like that about things that like are none of their business and were not an appropriate thing to bring up. Like I said, like, if you're like walking around with somebody in public and you're like bringing up like really explicit sex stuff, they're allowed to be like, ew, don't talk about that. But when you're just like describing it, like that, like something that's not explicitly sexual, that's like my definition of a prude, when somebody's like, ew to that. Like, you can have your own like ideas of what you want, but like, don't yuck somebody else's yum unless they're like yumming all up in your business against your will. It's pretty good. I want to. How'd that face do? He's like, okay, you all serious? And he's like, yeah. That's how that face do. But yeah, I do like following the terms of service. So anyway, I started explaining this and then I didn't. One of my favorite scary movies, Halloween movies, is it explicitly on Halloween? Actually, it might explicitly be on Halloween. Is one that has held up so well over the years. It is the 1980, I think it's 2, but it's the 1980s Something Wicked This Way Comes. As far as I'm aware, that's the only Something Wicked This Way Comes. And I have a nail polish that is not this one that I brought out the other day to use in a mani, as you do, called Mr. Dark. Because basically Something Wicked This Way Comes is about this like small town, and a circus comes into town, and the circus is evil. It's run by Mr. Dark, who I believe is the devil, literally. And basically he will like, in certain ways, the circus will offer you your dreams. They'll be like, you want this? Here, we'll give you your dream. It was a book too. It absolutely was. I have read it, but not in a long, long time. Anyway, so like, you get your dreams, but you don't get them in the way you expect. Monkey's paw thing. And I just think it holds up so fucking well. I watched it again a couple years ago, and it was so good. And then Red Panda Lacquer made one themed off Mr. Dark, and I really wanted to use that today, but I can't find it. But the good news is that I think that this is going to look better. Which you haven't read, but you saw the movie, you barely remember it. I'm thinking, so, for our second Halloween movie, the one closest to Halloween, I'm going to force you all to watch Murder Party. We watched it last year, but a lot of audience turnover has happened, so a lot of people haven't seen it. And the people who have seen it, maybe they can watch it again. It's my favorite Halloween movie. I love it so much, and it is a very, like, not many people have seen that movie. I love it so much, though. So we're going to watch that. And I was going to do audience choice for the first film, and I still might. And I might just suggest Something Wicked This Way Comes. Yes! Oh, I'm so excited, Plants. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Yeah, so I don't know. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do audience vote yet, but I am thinking of doing Something Wicked This Way Comes because it is just a really emotional, really beautiful, like beautifully made, beautiful story. The emotional beats are just out of this fucking world. There is one scene that just fucking kills me, and like, I need to show it to you all. I need to. My mom loved it, and so we watched it a few times as a kid, and I want to share it. Let me check the cover of Murder Party if I can get it out without knocking. It is literally the second to bottom on this stack. I'm going to show you the covers. Murder Party, I will sell you the setup. It's about a guy who gets an invitation to a murder party. He literally finds it on the street. And he goes to it on Halloween. He's like, oh, a party, I'll go. And this man, you jive with Out of This World emotional beats. Yes. Okay, maybe we'll just watch this. This fall is gonna all be about Out of This World emotional beats, except for Murder Party. Murder Party's emotional beats are just like, they're fine. Like, they suit the movie, is what they do. They're, oh yeah, the caption they used for this is perfect. Fuck this whole scene, everybody dies. If you ever hear me say fuck this whole scene, everybody dies, I'm quoting Murder Party. This is not a very good picture of that picture, but I'm gonna show it to you anyway. No one ever invites you to a murder party. You know what? You know, like, honestly, this murder party does kind of fuck. So yeah, it's about this guy. I love him. I love him so much. He is awkward, but he is so sweet. He is so, in his way, smart. And I love him, and I love this guy with the baseball outfit. He's dressed as one of the warriors back here. That's Bill, and I fucking love him. I love him so much. And that's Lexi, and I love her. And that's Alexander, and I love him. And that's Jacob. I don't actually remember his name, and I also love him. Everybody else is okay. He didn't even get invited. He found an invite. He invited himself. Yeah. Anyway, so basically the villains in this movie are a bunch of art students. So it's really funny. It's really, as someone who has been an art student, I fucking love this movie. It's so good. And everybody I know who, even people who don't like horror movies, love Murder Party. They love it. And it like, at one point I made my own cardboard armor, and this movie was what like inspired me to do that. I just love Murder Party, y'all. What can I say? So yeah, we are using this wasn't Mr. Dark. Don't just fly soar. This is actually a Dumbo themed polish. So actually it does kind of fit our circus theme. And it is by Fair Maiden. And I wonder if the Monarch Lacquer half of Fair Maiden was more involved in this one, because as you all know, Monarch Lacquer has been owning my ass recently. They can do no wrong in my eyes recently. It's not totally true, but I've been loving everything they've been putting out. I just bought Psycho from Polish Pickup. I ordered from their website, which I have not ordered like indie polishes other than Cirque like all year. If you get an invitation for a murder party, there's no crows, and you're going to be disappointed. I'm sorry if you go to the murder party and there's no racist crows. I haven't watched Pinocchio, Dumbo in a long time, but I hear it's actually worse than people claim it is. One of my friends told me that. He loves Pinocchio, and he made me want to watch it again. But he also sent me Satyricon, and I really want to watch that, but I know it's like almost 3 hours long, and it's a very visual scenario, so I'm gonna have to sit there and stare at the TV. It's gonna be difficult. Not gonna lie. It is gonna be difficult, but I'll do it. Alright, but yeah, I've loved this polish ever since I got it. I don't really love reflective glitters, but I do love a gold reflective glitter, and there is a gold reflective glitter in this. Like, that's the one glitter, that's the one reflective glitter that I'm like, yeah, I'm here for that. I'm here for that reflective glitter. There we go. Let's see, you watched it this summer. Child trafficking is a wild thing to put in a kid's cartoon. It absolutely is. However, here's what pisses me off. Like, okay, one thing I will say, like, okay, I haven't watched Pinocchio in a long time. But it's a cautionary tale. It's a cautionary tale. Don't go with a fox. My friend's favorite character is the fox. Don't go with a fox. It's gonna child traffic you. Just don't do that. And then what's so wild to me is that in the Disney version they made recently, the live action version, or maybe not live action, just like the more realistic CGI version that they made, they changed out the beer and cigars to like candy and soda or something, candy and root beer or something like that. And again, like, it's supposed to be a cautionary tale that's like, if you drink alcohol and smoke, you're gonna turn into an ass. And like, I understand not wanting to show that in a kid's movie, but like, we're just missing the point now. There was a moral to this story, and now there isn't? I guess is what I'm trying to say. The captioner, yes, it should be on. Hello, Vero, hello. Welcome, welcome. It's not like seeing my stuff. Let me see if I can edit the caption settings. What is... Let me just reload this and hopefully it'll go. Click to start. Oh, wait. Hold on. Are my captions coming? Are my captions... No. For some reason, my captions aren't, like, happening. It says they are. Editing will be done later. You'll need cold meds. That is totally fine. That is totally fine. I have 2 more chapters. No, one more chapter to release before that one comes out. And so you have, like, at least a week. Vera was editing my stuff. Send captions directly. Well, it's not taking any captions. I'm actually going to turn that off. Okay. Caption setting. Leave. United States. Hide captions by default. No. Automatically turn off captions. What? What microphone is it using? I don't know what's happening. I'm so sorry. I don't understand. I'm gonna close out the captioner entirely. I'm gonna reopen it. I might need to, like, reopen this entire thing. Test. Microphone in use. What microphone? A headset microphone that doesn't work. Okay. I have never had a headset microphone that has worked. Okay. I should stop captions. Start captions. Start captions. There we go. Yes. Yes. I did it. I did it. There you go, Vero. Your captions are enabled. Enjoy your cold medicine. And enjoy my dark circus nail vibes. I knew something like that was happening. Don't you hate it when you're like, I know what's happening, but I don't know, like, why or where? I guess it's, like, worse when you just don't know what's happening, though. Alright. I am tempted to do one more coat of polish, but actually looking at it now, I am going to be doing, like, a background thing. So the polish that I want to use for the outlines might of my, excuse me, why is the sticker coming off? Anyway, I want to use gas lamp here. Okay, I guess we're not having the sticker anymore. I want to use this for my stamping, but I also want to do an overall stamp. I think of carousel horses, because, like, the carousel specifically is magical. It decided not to represent itself. Yeah, we're never going to be able to know what this is anymore. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll do the background in Where Time Melts from Hit the Bottle, even though it's going to be very close to what's on my nails, just as some, like, visual noise, basically, and then we'll use that dark brown as the outline. And maybe it'll be weird and it won't work, but maybe it won't be weird and it will work. So let's try it. What am I even fucking saying? I don't even know. I do kind of want to, like, try this on, like, a swatch. I do have some swatch wheels. So, you know, I think I can do that. And also I should put on a layer of a top coat over that, because that will just make the stamping go on smoother. But actually, I'm kind of considering maybe I'll put on the top coat after the first stamp, because then I won't have too many layers of top coat. I guess I can just do it on my thumb. Maybe just on my thumb. This is the gold, so it shouldn't smudge. Like, honestly, in my experience, like, there's a lot of colors of stamping polish that just, like, don't smudge easily. White smudges easily. Like, that smudges probably the most easily. Black smudges easily. Red, depending on the red, smudges easily. By the way, there's more than actually ends up in the video that will eventually come out. But my polishes for the Fifth Element are on this wheel. Eventually, I will release that video. Eventually, I'll record that video. It's not like sitting in the vault. I had an idea for my in my The Boy fanfic. They read Beauty and the Beast, and that part's not out yet. But like, they read Beauty and the Beast in my The Boy fanfic, and where was I even going with this? Oh yeah, speaking of vaults, I was like bringing up the Disney version of Beauty and the Beast. I was like, should I just have Greta stop right here and just like cold explain to Brahms about the Disney vault and how much it sucks? It doesn't really exist anymore. If you don't know what the Disney vault is, Disney used to do this kind of like faked scarcity, artificial scarcity of their movies, where they would be like, this is being released from the Disney vault. Like, it's Pinocchio's 18th anniversary, and we're finally releasing it from the vault. And yeah, it was like pretty silly. And so like in 2015 or 2016, when this fic is set, the Disney vault still existed. So if Greta wanted to watch Beauty and the Beast, she would have to go to the store and hope that Beauty and the Beast was on sale. So I'm kind of like, I guess she could go rent it, but she's not gonna go fucking rent it, you know? She's just not going to. Also, this I think was like in the no man's land where like you couldn't stream Disney movies, but like blockbusters were already gone. But I have no idea what it's like in the UK. Anyway, TMI, I know. Not TMI as in it's too personal. TMI as in like, Stephanie, we don't need to know all this. Find it at Goodwill. Don't worry, it's just gonna have been in stock from the Disney Vault. It came back to the Disney Vault. She found it at British Best Buy, which I'm sure in real life is called Brit Buy. Tell me if I'm wrong. Actually don't. I want it to be Brit Buy. But I'm like, I need her to come home and be like, oh man, Brahms, guess what? Guess what I got? It's Beauty and the Beast, and let me tell you, I was so happy it wasn't in the Disney Vault. And he could be like, what's the Disney Vault? And she'd be like, glad you asked. This also prompted me to think of writing like a fan fiction about Jenny Nicholson where like, it's called Best Buy in it. That is what it's called. You're right. How could I have forgotten Best Buy in it? Best Buy in it, Gov. That's if you want to be like really formal about it. But anyway, I think it'd be great to like write a fan fiction about Jenny Nicholson that you like start off being like, oh, it's gonna be a smutty romance, but it never gets there because like at every single turn, she just like starts talking like me and like her about like some very niche Disney thing. That's my idea for a Jenny Nicholson fanfic. I will release it and she will love me forever. That is completely unreadable. I mean, it kind of looks cool. It kind of... Okay, I have an idea. These guys... This is just how this is. This is just how this is, and I have another idea that's gonna actually be better and cooler, and you're gonna love it. Tone on tone coolness. Thank you, but the problem... You know what? The problem might not have been so bad if I had put on top coat. This is bumpy polish, so I am gonna put on a top coat. I'm gonna do it. But this thumb is just gonna be horsies. It's just gonna be horsies, and then you'll see, and then you'll all see the next step. All right. So let's just seal this in. The horsies do look better with top coat, and as I suspected, they are not smudging. As I suspected. They do look kind of cute. But I do like the idea that I have, so we're gonna go with that. But like, the horses do look okay when there's a bit of top coat on it. Top coat's a miracle. I want to say it's a miracle drug, but unfortunately you can't actually inject the top coat directly into your veins. I mean, you can. You could inject any liquid directly into your veins, I'm sure. Just like, are you gonna live to tell the tale? You know? You can do almost anything. You can do any stupid thing your heart desires once. Or as Donkey Kong says, you may spank it once. Alright, alright, alright. I do like the tone on tone, though. I'm not hating the tone on tone. This is such a gorgeous polish. I do love it so much. So it's basically just like this, like, just like this, like, greenish gold. I don't know what color the base is. The base might be clear, but it looks like there is a base shimmer of like green to gold, and then there is another like red shimmer put in it that might also be shifty. There's definitely two different shimmers in this, which creates this really cool like multi-chrome effect. And then there's also a gold reflective glitter throughout, which you can see in the bottle. Really beautiful polish. I have loved this one for so long. This is one of those polishes that, like, even though I have a million polishes to choose from, I always hear this one just like calling for me. Just like sits there and says my name over and over again. But yeah, so we're just gonna enjoy it on the screen while this dries. And so here's my idea. Here's the concept. We have these circus performers. They're very cool. And we also have these like filigreed frames. So why don't I do a filigreed frame on every nail, and then we'll put a circus performer on it. I don't know how this is going to work size-wise with my nail, and in fact, I should probably use the smaller frame. Which way do I want to use the smaller frame, though? Seashell up or seashell down? Do you want the seashell up or seashell down? Because this one is, I think it's a bit too big for me right now, actually. Yeah, so we'll do that. I was considering putting like a carousel horse on my nail, but maybe I'll just put one on the thumb. Maybe we'll just put it on the thumb. And from these guys, I think I'm gonna do this pointy hat clown. I really love this lady. It's like it's here. You see, I mean, it might not actually be a seashell, but it's kind of a seashell shape. What do you think? Seashell up, facing my cuticle, so when I hold it like this, it's like this? Or seashell down? Something's gonna be going in all of them. So probably down. I think that this is more of the something in it shape, right? Seashell up? Okay. But what if there's somebody in it? Nail positions are hard to describe because, like, up can be, you know what I mean? Yeah, but the nails are short. It's just like the shape. I feel like this crest shape facing up would be the best. Something in it. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're so right, Earth Girl. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I think we're just gonna vibe it out. Don't worry about it. Don't even fucking worry about it. If you're worried about it, don't fucking worry about it. All right. Let's do this. Hi, Dactyl. How you doing? You're right. The seashell leaks off the bottom. They'll be fine. Yeah. Let's do it that way. I like when I ask for opinions and I'm like, but my opinion. Sometimes you've got to ask for opinions to know where your opinion truly stands. How are you doing, Lacquerdactyl? We're going to vibe it out. Yep. Just watch me vibe it out here today. I just scraped that, but I need to clean my stamper. Yeah, when you find yourself defending something that you've just asked people to give their opinion on, then you know your true feelings. You know your true opinion then. Okay. Let's get that off. Let's do that. I need to put my fucking hair like under my stuff. Sometimes it's easier to decide what you don't like than what you do like. Yes. Often, I would say it's easier. Let's clean the plate. We're gonna join the Clean Plate Club today. There we go. The plate's clean. We're part of the club. I need to get more black stamping polish, I think. But it's hard to tell how much black stamping polish I have. Because, you know, the polish is black and it's opaque and I can't see it through the bottle. Alright. Let's get this. Okay. I probably should have put on some liquid latex. But I didn't. We are not going to choose a top or bottom. Sorry, I'm like a 5-year, not really a 5. I'm like a 13-year-old. I'm not going to choose a top or bottom. You're doing okay. Your first day off at 7-day streak. Oh my God, you've been lazy AF except for when you walked a mile to the ice cream shop. Holy shit. I am pretty good. I was really happy because I have not been in a real nail mood recently. And it's been good to a point because I've been in like a cleaning house mood and I've been in like a mini painting mood and a writing mood and a drawing mood and stuff. But today I was like, I just want to do my nails. I just want to do my nails so bad. And so I'm doing it. And so I'm really happy about that. It's always nice when you're like kind of sick of something and then you have like your second wind. Like, I'm gonna do it. But I had a lot of, we're finally done with all the birthday collabs. We had a birthday collab for Linry. We had a birthday collab for Summer. And we had a birthday collab for Jeremy, Acculid Nails. And so, like, even though, like, I don't know what I'm saying even though, but I'm just like, I was doing a lot of nails off stream. You're only ever in a nail painting mood, but you have to tell yourself not every day it's a waste of top coat. No, it's not. Not if you love it. Not if you're just so into it. I should open up my window. It's like very sweaty in here. The weather's been very nice. But you know, I should just become one. I should just become one with the sweat. Just embrace it, sweaty. These look really cute. I'm really loving it. Gives you art better, and then you call it practice. Well, Lacquerdactyl, the birthday collabs are very cute. They were very cute. I was very happy. Here, I have a secret for you, Lacquerdactyl. I have a secret. You don't need to be good to practice. In fact, practicing is great for when you're not good at shit. In fact, it'll help you get good at shit, you know? It will. It will. Your brain says can't do it if you're not going to start with. Stop it. You're gonna hear an earful about this on the podcast, because we talk about it a lot on the podcast this week. About getting yourself into like a learning state of mind. You know, like learning is a skill. You gotta be an instant professional, but you mean you get it. You have to rework your brain. Yes, you do. Your brain's not right. No, I absolutely don't think that. I think your brain is great. But yeah, think of all the things you could do if you weren't afraid to suck for a while. This nail is so hard to figure out where the fuck shit goes on it. Because it's like aiming that way, and I try. Oh my god, do I try. I try all the time in this institution. I'm worried that maybe I should have done the brown in the back and then the black in the front, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But also I guess I'll just try this on my pinky. There's a lot to be said for letting yourself be mediocre. So true. If that block true, better be good at something out of the gate. Then you get bored easily. If you don't challenge yourself, that's an issue too. You need to leave. Have a great evening, Boncat. Thank you for hanging out. Once you go from bad to good at something a few times, then your brain finally gets it. That's my opinion on it. That is my opinion. You gotta flex that learning muscle. Alright, this one's gonna be like right there, and it's not gonna be much, but it'll be honest work. Alright, let's take a tape and just like go around seeing what we can get off of the nail, or of the skin really. I've been listening to so much goth music recently, and I'm thinking about it because one of the songs I've been really enjoying listening to is called Infinite Skin by Black Audio. I was like driving around for days with that on like a literal loop on its own. But it's because I was having story ideas with it. And when something gives me like story ideas, or if I relate it to like something, like I have a playlist for my favorite manhwa that I like read, or not read, but like I did read the manhwa. But the music I just listened to and sighed for a few days. I've had to distance myself from that manhwa because I'm too upset. Like, the characters are going through a thing right now, and it's a romance manhwa. They're going to get together. I know it. They're going to end up together, or else why the fuck did they write this? But I was reading a manhwa, and like the love interest literally fucking ghosted the main character for 4 years. Now, obviously, like they didn't cover that entire time. Well, not obviously. There are a lot of really long-running manhwa, but like it's not like he was out of the story for like 10 years real time as reading it. But like I'm reading this real time, and that one I already had like the whole thing, and I just kind of like busted through it. But like every single week, I'm just like, ugh. Why? Why aren't my boys loving each other like they're supposed to? I just want to grab them and be like, now kiss. Anyway, where the fuck is my... Where the hell is my chiffon? No, where the hell is my cleanup brush? Let's get this cleaned up. I don't really love cleaning up black nail polish like this. I probably should have used some liquid latex. However, there are ways to make your cleaning up of black nail polish look better. Like making sure you have exactly the right amount of acetone on your cleanup brush. That's a big deal. Not too much, not too little. And that will vary from person to person and brush to brush. And also, before you like move, letting the acetone really eat that nail polish. I don't always follow my own rules, but everyone's watching right now, so I'm gonna try. And if all else fails, you could go Brazilian. Hello, Allie! How are you doing? I'm so happy to see you. How are you enjoying your house? How are you enjoying your nail room? How are your kids enjoying their amazing bedrooms? When I turned 16 as my sweet 16 present, my mom like redid the entire upstairs of the house. It was only 2 of us living there. You really love the move. Wait, your move to your new house? Is that what you're saying? But yeah, when I turned 16, partially for my sweet 16, partially to encourage me to not move out during college, my mom decorated the whole upstairs exactly how I wanted. And at the time, I wanted Harry Potter. It was before we knew things we all wish we didn't know. But yeah, it was super sweet and I loved it. And I did stay, other than living with a boyfriend for a few months, I did stay in that. I did stay in that room all of college. Let's see. Your kids will start at school. Yes, those have been really good for you. I'm so glad. And everyone else, but especially good for you. That's the most important one, because you're the one who's you. I'm so glad. Like, what about it has been good? Is it just like a bigger house, a better area, leaving behind just like shit in the old house that like was not working for you? I know that if like I love this house and moving would be such a pain in the ass. But like there's so many things about this house that would like, if we didn't have to deal with, our lives would like be improved. So many things. You like HP, but you don't want to give more money to the turf. Yes. Luckily, most of the stuff that we got to decorate the upstairs was just like Harry Potter adjacent. But I would be absolutely lying if I said I didn't spend like thousands of dollars over my lifetime on that horrible woman. Having too much money rots your brain. Once you have $1 billion, your brain is rotted. You are no longer thinking like a person. Let's see. You have physical and figurative space from in-laws and drama. Oh, excellent. 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 In-laws are tough. Even if you love your in-laws, they can be tough. I mean, just like parents, I suppose. You're in no danger of too much money. Good. Good. I'm gonna go in Brazilian here because I'm having like some difficulties. What I like about the Brazilian method is that it like absorbs. You have cotton, so it absorbs while it cleans. Whereas like a brush often will just spread shit around. Not that this is going to be the most perfect clean I've ever seen. It won't be, but it'll be better than if I didn't do it this way. So you're still moving stuff, you hurt your back, and set you back a bit. We'll definitely take care of your back. I hurt my back in a snuggling accident a while ago, and I realized the other day that I'm actually fully healed. So husbando, I've been healed. Husbando didn't do anything, it just happened while I was snuggling him. I was just sitting in this position that like, I knew my back was hurting, but I didn't want to move. Because, you know, I had a husbando on me. And you know how it is when you've got a cat on you. Anyway, I didn't want to disturb him, but instead I like hurt my back for weeks. I'm like, never again. Never fucking again. Might try this with this again, the brush. Just let it linger there for a bit. I just really don't want to have like fucked up cuticles today. You know, after your snuggling accident, it was. We were on the couch and he was leaning on me, and I was like, my back doesn't feel good this way. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark, is what I said to myself. That's what I call myself. In the third person, I call myself Mr. Stark. So I was like, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. And then the Mr. Stark inside me was like, get good, fucker. So I didn't move. It was making it really hard to paint minis and stuff, and even stream was not great. But thank you. Alright, I have like... There is a cuticle here that never is satisfied. This cuticle is like Hamilton. It'll never be satisfied. It's just like, it's always there. And no matter how many times, it's always so hard to remove. And like, I swear, every time I go to paint my nails, it's there again, even if I just removed it. But then again, I don't know if I've ever actually removed it. I don't know why it's like this. Anybody else have like a weird corner cuticle that just like, yeah, I can like feel it. Like I'm pulling it and like I can feel it down there. Like it's like so set on on being there. Am I the only one? I'm sure I'm not the only one in the world with a weird corner cuticle that refuses to like be gone. But sometimes I feel like it, you know? Sometimes I feel so alone. You do too! Thank you, Luna. What finger is it on? Is it on the same one? It's like a weird corner cuticle that just like grows. I think I actually got it pretty good today. Maybe this will be the beginning of the end for the weird corner cuticle. A cuticles! Yes! This little cuticle. Alright. Let's finally start with I mean, I've done quite a bit already. But let's do some painting. So, I'm gonna get this little clown man. I'm gonna get this clown man. We're gonna do it in this brown with a gold shimmer. I don't know how this is going to look. But honestly, doing the Aculid Nails collab, because I did like a Manny that he like stamped in color and then reverse painted, made me really want to do more stamping in color and then reverse painting. Because like, hi hun.
You sound really quiet.
Okay, am I sounding quiet to everybody else or just Hubs?
Microphone.
Is it coming?
Are you using your headset microphone?
I don't think so. The headset microphone doesn't even work. But thank you for telling me. No, it's the blue snowball. What? Oh, I'm good. Thank you. I will up myself a little bit. Your thumb! That does suck. I did up myself. I felt like getting too close to a little red line. Because, you know me, I'm loud. I'm so loud. I'm so excited about Zardoz this weekend. I already said it before, but Vero found a book about Zardoz, like about like Zardoz and like conservationism and like degrowth, like basically like the antithesis of line go up. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds correct. So I'm very excited to read that article. I'm very excited to show you all Zardoz, because like from the outside, it seems like such a weird fucking movie. And from the inside, it also seems like such a weird fucking movie. But there is just so much there, and it's so cool, and I love it. All right. We need Sassy Nass. We got Sassy Nass. Let us get... We might be doing some Sad Clown. Your son opened the garage doors, had us away for a bit. Well, welcome back, Allie. Welcome back. Okay. I need, like, a mid-tone blue. There we go. Rinse and repeat. So we might be doing some sad clowning today. Some sad clowning might be happening. More sad clown. Actually, let's just go all in on the sad clown. Honestly. I'm looking for connect the dots. Where are you? Connect the dots. I'm having a hard time finding connect the dots. You're trying to keep your cool but clowns. I'm so sorry. Let me look for a little bit longer for this. Earth, fire. Nope. Yes. Found it. I was looking for a slightly different colorway. All right, I got that. And do I want anything else? I don't know. We'll see. I was going to do this clown's shirt. This is supposed to be scary. You guys won't look too hard. Moogles and you will be adjourning for lasagnas. Enjoy your lasagnas. Multiple lasagnas. Fancy. Fancy, fancy. Enjoy that. I will be clowning around. These clowns aren't that scary. I don't find these clowns... Okay, I'm not actually afraid of clowns. Like, I always say, like, if there was a clown, like, chasing me with a knife, I would be afraid of that clown. And, of course, I'm afraid of clowns that are, like, meant to be scary. If, like, if they've got, like, a big, wide, toothy grin and they're just, like, generally unsettling, like, yeah, that will scare me. But, like, regular-ass clowns in a location where I expect a clown to be, not a big deal for me. I was at brunch a few weeks ago, and, like, there was a balloon artist who was just, like, wearing, like, plain clothes, and he turned around, and he was, like, wearing clown face. That was pretty unsettling, I will say. I'm not, like, completely immune to clowns. But I'm not afraid of this plate, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Cleaning my palette, obviously. Obs. There you go. Surprise clown face, right? You're the opposite. A clown in a circus, horrifying. A girl clown in a horror movie, totally fine. That is so you, Fruit Bat, though. That's so you. You're just like that. Circuses are fucking sus, though. Cirque du Soleil is less sus than other circus is. But yeah, like, I don't know. Don't just be wearing low-key clown face at a brunch, okay? All right? Pro tip from me to you. Don't wear random clown face at a brunch. Animal circuses are sus, yeah. If there are animals involved, it is automatically sus. automatically, if I had a circus, it wouldn't have animals. I probably wouldn't have a circus, though. I can't really imagine a scenario, a realistic scenario where I'd have a circus. This needs a cleaning. Do I have? Yeah, I do. I've got some lint-free wipes near me. I actually have to, pretty soon probably, make a legit Orly order. Specifically for more Sassiness. You didn't particularly like Pennywise, but the gross clown from American Horror Story Freak Show is totally fine. The thing about Pennywise is that people think that Pennywise is hot. You know, everybody here, I think everybody here knows my Pennywise grievance. And my Pennywise grievance is also a Pennywise fascination. And also, perhaps even a hobby. I don't really have a problem with Pennywise. But, like, I mean, I do. Like, if he was real, I would certainly have a problem with him. But, like, I'm not, like, up all night being afraid. But then when I find out people are horny for him, I just want to know why. I just want to know. I just want to know what makes people want to write Hurt Comfort fanfic about Pennywise. Yeah, Pennywise is pretty problematic. I agree. I agree. I have problems with Pennywise. I'm just not, like, afraid, specifically afraid of Pennywise. Alright, we're gonna paint Sassiness all over the clown skin and hat. If you don't know what Sassiness is, it's Ceci Pas Blanc. But Danny has a hard time pronouncing that. So we have been, like, slowly de-improving the pronunciation of Ceci Pas Blanc. So that now it's just a completely different word. The actors who have played Pennywise, yes. The character who attacks the children is homophobic. This is your champion? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Look, I love Tim Curry. It is not a shock to anybody under the sun that I fucking love Tim Curry. But when I read somebody's headcanon that when you're sick, deep down, he really cares, I just have to say I don't agree. You find Bill Skarsgård interesting to look at in a weird way, but Pennywise is a big no. He goes with the absolute not book. I think that's healthy. I think that's healthy for you, Fruit Bat. You like him because he's tall. Like Slenderman doesn't exist. Like Brahms fucking Heelshire doesn't exist. But people are horny, obviously, for Brahms, but they put him in the slasher category, which I will say, A, no slashing happens. Stabbing and bludgeoning generally happen. But not even, really only a stabbing. Honestly, only a stabbing and a creeping and a choking and an arm grabbing. He's so hot, but that Pennywise is a no, right? The one about him actually caring was specifically for the Tim Curry Pennywise. People, that specific headcanon, somebody had dubbed them the Tim Curry and the Bill Skarsgård Pennywises. They had dubbed them as the Pennywise brothers. And so the Tim Curry was the older one and the Bill Skarsgård was the younger one. Tumblr is my home. You know? This is just a natural part of the Tumblr ecosystem. I accidentally drew over a bit. I wonder if I can convince it to go back. I probably can't, and I'll probably just fuck it up. Do you want to go back? I'm just gonna let it be. Honestly, I'm just gonna let this fucking be. You're just gonna have an arm that is overgrown. Because I just don't care to restamp this. You would read a penny... Okay. Famous last word, Allie. I'm gonna fucking find it for you. I love looking for fanfic. We're just gonna draw the whole thing in this blue. Just gonna draw it all in. There we go. There we go. Okay. It would be strange to have a road trip full of wacky adventures. I unfortunately, I'm not sure I believe that's how it goes in these fanfics. All right. I do need to add a smudge-free top coat to this black, because if I don't, it will smudge. When I put down my sticky base. So let me do smudge-free on all of these. There we go. Smudge-free is the way to be. Pennywise's adversary is the world turtle, right? You need to talk to Nikki about that. She is so obsessed with the turtle vomit. Wait, Mughal said something earlier and I didn't read it, but it was long, wasn't it? Oh no, I did read that. I did. Cthulhu has tentacles on its face. He would drive you mad. There's much hotter eldritch horrors than Pennywise. Yes, thank you. When you started describing Cthulhu, I was like, yeah, dude, like, that's hot. And then I'm like, oh no, he's down. They're down, sorry. Pennywise's adversary is the, okay, something like that. You're not well versed in Stephen King deep lore. Is the world turtle also a brother? Because that'd be funny. We need to ask Nikki. Only Nikki knows. Only Nikki knows. Nikki and I, whatever you bring up it. Me and Nikki's nails, it's always the same. We're both like, oh my God, the one thing about it that we cannot stop thinking about. Me, it's that one scene that Stephen King will answer for after death. No, I don't actually think he's a bad person for writing that scene, but I don't think it was a good choice. And then for Nikki, it's the fact that we are all turtle vomit. She can't get over the fact we're all turtle vomit. And I'm, oh, wait, ask Earth Girl. Wait, what are we asking? Earth Girl are, yes, you can play it all the time. Okay, about that scene. The thing that gets me about that scene, because here's the thing. Here, and like, I'm sorry if you heard me go about this before, but like, I gotta. If when Stephen King was asked about it nowadays, he was just like, I made a bad choice. It was a bad call. They never included it in any of the adaptations because it was a bad call. I would be like, you know what, dude? We've all written fucked up shit in our past, if we have written, and it's okay. We can move on. But the last time I looked into what he has said about it, which, like, I know that the quote came from 2017, so I don't know how he's feeling today, is he was like, people say that, like, it's like, what did he say? He was like, people always bring up this scene, but for some reason they don't have any problem with all the child murder in it. And I'm like, the difference is that the child murder is like presented as a bad thing, like a unilaterally bad thing. It was bad, the child murder, but that scene, it's not presented the same way, my dude. It's not presented the same way. Because yeah, people are always like, oh, he was on so much drugs. You can't take what he wrote seriously. He's on so much drugs. And I'm like, okay, like, legit, sure. But like, if you ask him now and he's like, I don't regret it, then like, I don't know. I feel like I can judge for that. I feel like I could have an opinion about that. So yeah. And it doesn't help. Again, sorry if you've heard me say this before, that like the character of Bill was such an obvious self-insert, and like in that scene he's complimented. And I'm like, gross, dude. Fucking gross, man. Anyway, yeah. So there's my weekly tirade about Stephen King's It. Is if it's true that he only wrote that scene because of drugs, then you know, he should apologize. I dropped my stamper like way too far away. Oh, it's a polish pickup, June 22nd or June 2022. Don't Just Soar Fly by Fair Maiden, and it's one of my favorite polishes. I love this polish. I love it so much. You never read the books, so the first time I heard about this scene, I was like, excuse me, the what now? Yeah, that's the correct response. When Stephen King found out after his binge that he had written that, he should have said that. As a writer, there are show don't tell and tell don't show choices you make. He could have told us it happened. He didn't have to show it. Like, I agree with that, Moogles, but I think that choice, and I apologize, like, if you don't know what we're talking about right now, but you don't want to know. If you don't know right now, you don't want to know. Like, I have a big problem with, like, the choice to have that happen. As I feel like, you know, like, even just saying it happened, especially given the character of Beverly, I just think it was a really, really gross call in, like, every way. Like, given the exact things that her father accuses her of when she's hanging out with those boys, like, it just seems like a really fucked up choice. It's never in the movie. Allie, I'll text you. I'll text it to you, like, right now. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord. So that you know what we're talking about. Because, like, it's worse. Well, maybe not worse. It's different, but, like, really fucked up. Maybe I'll send it to you on... What is your name on Discord? I don't fucking know. I'm sending it to you on frickin' Instagram. I give up. Oh, there we go. I found you. There we go. I'm sending it right now. There we go. I have sent it. Yeah, it's there's a reason it's never been shown. So this is my clown that's not Pennywise. My first clown. I complain about stupid choice all the time. I really am digging the look of this. There's kind of a lot going on, but, like, I'm digging it. So let's do the next one. Let's, like, adjust the focus so you can actually see. I'm also going to bring the camera down a little bit. I like to bring it down a little bit when I'm doing stamping. Let's find the focus. He's only slightly terrifying, right? He's kind of like... He's chill, you know? He's okay. We zoom. Would that help? Will zooming help or hinder? The zoom is not... I guess I only have a little bit of zoom. I think it, like, tells me that I have more zoom than I do. Yeah, he chillin'. He chillin'. Did you reply to me, Allie? Like, oh my god, holy shit. Alright, okay. So I definitely want, like, this lady. I don't know if I want her... I guess I will have her next, and I'll put her on the center. So we'll do that. So let's get the brown. He's not great, but not so horrible. Yeah, right? Like, this is a dark circus Manny, so it's not supposed to be a nice... He's not supposed to be, like, everybody's favorite clown. But I also didn't want him to be, like, viscerally horrifying. I just DM'd you on Insta. So you should have an Insta DM. Hopefully I didn't, like, magically send it to somebody else. That would be so horrifying. If I just said that apropos of nothing. Puddle's Piddle Party, what is that? I don't know what that is. Alright. So for her, I think she needs to have, like, skin-colored skin. Do I have... I thought... Oh, no, I actually put away... Oh, no, I do. I have a skin tone. No, I've never heard of him. All right, bye. I love you too. I say it in the royal we. Me and ex-Tina love you too. I've been kind of thinking... Wait, it's Pity Party IIRC? I always forget what IIRC means. Oh my god. You've met this clown singer? I don't think I want to watch the clown singer. I don't know though. Like, maybe I'd love him. But maybe I wouldn't. Okay. And I think I'm gonna give this lady... like a dark brown backing to her hair. She does have a shine on her hair though. Maybe I'll do a lighter brown backing on her hair. I feel like I should back her hair with something. I did go a little over the line on her arm. But I just think that kind of given the kind of rustic... Like, I think these are supposed to look for, like, advertisements for a circus. And given, like, the rustic nature of this Manny, I think that, like, the fuck-ups will be just, like, fine. I can't even see it on the clown. As long as I don't fuck up too much, it should be fine. I mean, I could just do the skin color, but I just don't feel like that would be good. He's an amazing singer. Tall like tall. Oh my god. This guy sounds like awesome and terrifying. He kind of sounds like Art the Clown, the Terrifier. Although, all I know about him is that he's a clown that sings and is tall. I'm just gonna back her hair with sassiness. Sassiness. Well, you don't need to know much about music. Like, if it sounds good, it probably is good. That's my favorite thing I learned from my guitar teacher. When I used to have a guitar teacher. And we're going to use some more sassiness on her outfit. I think it'd be really cute if we made it just this nice little off-white cream color. You're looking so beautiful, my lady. Alright. Oh, I also just jabbed a tiny bit. Just right outside. Just right outside. That part's probably going to be cut off at the bottom anyway, though. Most likely. Oh, she looks so cute. She looks so cute! Okay, I need to put on sticky base. Let her dry. Let the sticky base dry. And then perhaps she will be, flanked by clowns. Unless there's, another type. Is there a strongman? If there's a strongman, I should have put the clown in the middle. Because I feel like, her and a strongman would be kind of, analogous. Because they're both just, people. There isn't a strongman. There are contortionists. I like whatever this dude is doing here. I can't tell if he's, a clown or, a really fancy ringleader of some variety. Are you a clown, sir? Are you a clown? I really can't tell if this guy's supposed to be a clown, this one here. But let's stamp him and see what he turns into. Let's see, when we have him in the positive, what he looks like. Maybe it doesn't matter if he's a clown or not, as long as we can, color him in a nice way. I'm really happy with my choice of stamping base. Or, the stamping polish I'm using right now. I mean, I'm pretty happy with all the choices I've made. TBH. This guy seems to be... I will paint his face white, and then I'll just color his outfit. Because, he's probably a clown. Excuse me. He's probably a clown. But I just don't know. You just can't be sure these days. I'm really afraid that if I do this, it will fuck up. Oh wait, can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I just flip it over? Can I just flip this over into... There's this little white dot. Yes! I flipped it into the white over there. I'm so happy. There's a little white dot, and then if I pulled it, it was going to pull the rest of the image. But I successfully folded it over. She's so cute. Oh my god. I love her. Oh my god. Okay, we do need... I did put her up a little too high. So we are going to need to kind of do a continuation of her outfit. But that shouldn't be too hard. I still want her to end at the end of my nail. And it is better, this clown is going all the way over my nail. And you can see his, blue on the back. But what we can do... This probably isn't the best brush for this part, actually, but let's just go with it. We're just going to fill in where her dress isn't on the bottom. We're going to let that dry, and then I'm just going to continue those lines in the stamping polish color. So let's let that rest for a little bit. But she's so cute! So you can see her. Let me adjust my focus up here so you can see her a little closer. I think that's so beautiful. I love a beautiful circus lady. So it's looking so cool. All right. Let's find a good place. All right. On the ring finger. Oh, yeah. On the ring finger, we're doing whatever this guy's deal is. Thank you. I do have, like, some green nail polish, like, stuck to the bottom of this stamper. I don't know how you got there. How'd you end up there? By the way, I have decided what we're watching for February in the Discord. Last year, I wanted to do love stories, and I didn't end up doing love stories because there was something else I wanted to watch more. However, there is a loving couple that I always want to talk about, and I feel like a lot of people, like, don't know them, or don't, like, know their history. They probably know them. I want to watch Christopher Guest movies that have, Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara as couples in them. And so the two, there's more than two where they're couples, but the two I want to watch, are there more than two where they're a couple? I think there is. The two I want to watch are, is that his whole arm? Here's his hand. A Mighty Wind and Best in Show. Yeah, I guess they're not together in Waiting for Guffman. Waiting for Guffman also has some questionable stuff in it. I like it, but like, questionable. Yes! I'm so glad. I'm gonna give him a red ruffle, or well, connect the dots ruffle. And then in, for your consideration, which I think of all those movies is kind of the weakest. They don't play a couple in real life. They play a couple in a movie. So yeah, so I think Best in Show and A Mighty Wind are the best. I've been listening to the A Mighty Wind soundtrack a lot recently. Such a good soundtrack. And I love that the folksmen are Spinal Tap. I actually got to see a show where the folksmen / Spinal Tap performed. So if you don't know, Christopher Guest and this crew, like, they've been doing mockumentaries, and like, I don't know what their most recent one was, and it might have, the mockumentaries might have ended in like the 2000s or like the 2010s, but it started off with the movie This Is Spinal Tap. And it was a mockumentary about a rock band with three main guys in it. Their drummer keeps like dying, sometimes literally exploding. Like, they keep getting a new drummer and the drummer keeps dying. And that's just kind of like a running gag. But it's like, yeah, it's a mockumentary about this band. It's really, really good. And like, the band's songs are funny, but they're also really good. Like, they're not bad songs. None of the songs from these shows are bad. One of my favorites is Big Bottom. It's like, big bottom, talk about mud flaps, my girl's got 'em. And it's just about loving a lady with a big butt. When I saw them perform that live, they had presumably one of their wives come out and do like an interpretive dance. And she did have a big bottom. Anyway. So that was the first one. Spinal Tap does fucking rock. That movie was so iconic that, amongst other things, I think his name's William Golding, the guy who wrote The Princess Bride, I forgot the name. Was it Rob Reiner? I'm not sure. The person who directed Spinal Tap approached him to for making The Princess Bride, which he did. And William Golding was like, okay, you can make The Princess Bride, but I need you to like include this hat that you personally wear, and this is Spinal Tap. So if you look in the bedroom of Fred Savage in The Princess Bride, he has the hat that the director wears during the scenes where he talks to the camera in Spinal Tap. Yeah, the same song. How can I leave this behind? There's also Sex Farm, which is what it sounds like. It's just about working on a sex farm. Yeah. So anyway, that was the last one that director directed. Let me look up who that director was. Director, Spinal Tap. So yeah, like definitely like Rob Reiner. I was correct. Thank you. Let me show you the hat. It's the USS Coral Sea. Here we go. Where's a good shot of it? Open image in new tab. It's this USS Coral Sea, I guess Navy hat is what it is. And yeah, let me see if I can find it in Princess Bride. USS Coral Sea, Princess Bride. Images. Yes. Yes. Okay, I found one. Open image in new tab. Right there. It's right there above his bed. But yeah. So that was the last one that Rob Reiner directed. But Christopher Guest, who was one of the guys in Spinal Tap, in my opinion, actually, you know what? I don't know. I always want to rank people by hotness because, like, I guess I'm just like that bitch. It's really a tie between Christopher Guest and Michael McKean. Actually, I do think Michael McKean wins. So, sorry, Christopher Guest. But anyway, Christopher Guest started directing those movies. They kept a lot of the same cast from movie to movie. And they were all mockumentary style movies. And they're just so fucking good. And whenever there's music, it's so good. And they're just a joy to watch. The characters are so colorful and interesting. And it's just like these just amazing comedic actors in these roles. A lot of Canadians. You know how I feel about Canadians. They're the best. So yeah, many, many Canadians. And they're just awesome. Jennifer Coolidge is one of the actors that works with the group a lot, as is Jane Lynch is also one of the actors. And in Best in Show, they play a lesbian couple, and they're so fucking cute. Like, in a weird way. They're very cute. But I love them. Alright, let's finish this sleeve in blue. And then I'm going to, I guess I'll do blue. This guy is very Midsummer. I'll do blue down here. And then he should almost be ready. All right. Oddly enough, even though Christopher Guest is married to Jamie Lee Curtis, I don't think she's ever been in one of those movies. And like, definitely respect if he's like, I don't want to work with my wife because then it would put like a weird dynamic, maybe a strain on our relationship. But still, I think she would like the pose he's in. He's like standing and holding his hand out like this. You can probably see now kind of what he's doing. Yeah, they are. They are married. But yeah, I've never seen them work together. But like, yeah, respect if that's just kind of like, if that's just kind of a thing with their relationship that they don't work together. You gotta do what is best for the peace and harmony of your marriage. All right, there we go. I'm gonna put this all the way at the bottom as well. Because sometimes, like, just some weird shit happens to my nail. In fact, it kind of looks like it already has happened. Some weird shit. So let's go around as much as we can. All right. Let's get some sticky base. Then I've got to decide what's going on my pinky. Actually, I have an idea. Sticky base. It's 5:30, so we should have just enough time to finish this up. Yeah, keep some parts of your identity separate. Yeah, absolutely. I do think she would have been such a good actor in so many of those films because she is such a strong comedic actor. But yeah. You never know what's going on. Okay, so my other stamping plate has the image I want to use on it. I'm going to use one of these. Maybe I'll use the horsey. I'll use this horsey. And we'll just have it kind of peeking in on my pinky. All right. Come along, horsey. Where's my scraper, though? Where's that scraper, though? Here's a scraper. Let's see if it works. Yeah. Worked great. It is harder to show like what these stamps look like with this color over black. Not over black, but like instead of black. I'm so excited. I'm almost done with this tape. I have like 3 partially used tapes around here, so it's kind of nice. We'll paint that horse Cessy-Nass as well. And I think it's about time to put this clown on. Sir, it's about time. I need his arm to, like, not be here. So, like, let's... Yeah. Yeah! Because his arm isn't complete, I was like, I need that to be going off the edge. I think it will work out. It still kind of looks a little lumpy, but when I go in there with a cleanup brush, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I wish there was some more room around to see, like, the background, but I think he looks really sick. This guy. I still don't really know what his deal is. I don't know if he's a clown. Excuse me, sir. Are you a clown? Jamie Lee Curtis has just been like... I really feel like... I mean, I feel like most parts of her career have been pretty incredible. But, like, she is just keeping at it. All right. He looks so good. Let me, You think he's a strong man. You choose to think of him that way. Like, what I want him to be... What I want him to be is like a jouster. That's what I want him to be, is like a knight. You know? Here. The Bear, maybe? Wait. Oh, she's in something on TV. I haven't seen The Bear. That sounds like, I mean, that's a comedy, right? Sounds like it'd be up her alley. I'm pretty sure she only does comedies. Somebody was saying that, like, they didn't classify that, like, Everything Everywhere All at Once was, like, a comedy on, like, Netflix or something. And they were like, I don't agree with that. And I don't agree with them. It was Gabby Bell, actually, who said they didn't think it was a comedy. And I'm like, just because it's a powerful, emotional movie does not mean that it's not a comedy. Like, it can be a comedy and also be emotional. But, like, if you watch Everything Everywhere All at Once and you're not like, that was a comedy, like, what's a comedy to you? You don't think The Bear's comedy? You think it was misrepresented in the Emmys? Interesting. You know, they should have put The Bear... They should have swapped Fallout. Because, like, I guess I can see how you don't count Fallout, how one might not count Fallout as a comedy. But I really felt like, I kind of felt like it was more of a comedy than a drama. Like, I don't know. I felt like the fact that they put it up against dramas, Fallout that is, like, really put it at a disadvantage. And obviously, like, if it is a drama... Oh, there's bows. There's fucking bows on this thing. I guess I'll make the bows red. Thank you, Fruit Bat. Thank you. Yeah. Like, there were emotional parts. That's the thing, is that people are like... I feel like not everybody, obviously. Excuse me. But I feel like some people are just like, oh, it can't be a comedy because it's got emotional parts. And I'm like, if your comedy doesn't have emotional parts, then, like, why the fuck am I even gonna watch it? Like, this is not gonna fill in this thing. This is the wrong brush to use. You see Jamie Lee Curtis in previews for the newest season of The Bear. You don't think she was in the previous seasons. Interesting. It's funny, I've never seen The Bear and I know almost nothing about it. I know it's about a restaurant. But on Drawfee, they were, like, describing... They were doing, like, a challenge. Drawfee is a show where they, like, draw... They do drawing challenges. And the challenge was they were going to describe a celebrity, and the other artists had to draw that celebrity. And I totally, like, guessed that the person they were drawing was the main guy in The Bear, even though I don't know who that guy is, and only know what he looks like from, like, the very, very aggressive ad campaign for the show. So all in all, pretty impressive display from the artist. Yeah, it did win a shit ton of that. It did win a shit ton of Emmys. I felt like Fallout should have won more Emmys, but I will say, I'm pretty sure the only thing up for an Emmy that I watched was Fallout, so I wouldn't know. All right, enjoy dinner. Have a good night. So yeah, I'm not the best one to judge. I did an okay job with these bows. This one needs a little more filling though. There we go. All right. I guess I'll do the blue next because I don't want to do the white. So let's, in past year, wait. In past years, and best actor in a quote comedy this year too. Fallout should have been considered a comedy. Yeah, honestly, Fruit Bat, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, like, there's no reason that should not have been considered a comedy. It did have emotional moments and sad moments and scary moments and stuff, but like, it was comedy. And like, the Fallout games are legit comedy. And again, they have like depth to them. And at the time, like by the time you're retrieving a robot called Fisto to go work in a brothel in New Vegas, like, that's a comedy. Like, similarly, at the time, look, you can't, like, people got their different tastes. I'm not most attractive, but I got a big old crush on a guy who lives in the wall and wears a doll mask. We all have our things. We all have our preferences. Sometimes it's some dude who's overwhelmed in a kitchen who looks like he wants to die every time you see him. And sometimes it's a wall boy, you know? Yeah, exactly. You can have all that and still have a comedy. And like, same goes for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Like, at the point you got the sausage fingers and you got the like dudes like with the trophy butt plug things in, like, you know, like, that's a comedy. It's a comedy. It's an emotional comedy, but it is a comedy. It's saying it's a comedy is not misrepresenting it. I missed a little spot for the horsehair. If I had a nickel for every time I thought a weird person was hot, my debt would be paid off in full. All my credit card debt. That's partially because I'm a thirsty bee. All right. All right. Where was I? Where was I? You walked into somebody saying that it was strange that their girlfriend was more into the guy from The Bear than them. And then I brought up the fact that I'm more into Brahmsy than most people. my doll masked wall boy. How are you doing, dude? It is so good to see you. I'm just finishing up this little horse. The guy who played him just got married, and there were so many thirsty people in that comment section. And he liked every comment. Even people who were just like, no, my Brahmsy is being taken away from me. He was like, he was there for it. And I really hope that his wife is there for it too. You're eating dinner before you video game. What are you playing? What game are you playing? Look at my horse. Shut up, woman. Get on my horse. This is like really good. I really like this horse. Really like the horse. The horse. Okay. Now you've seen the horse. I don't feel like I need to use smudge-free top coat for this look after I'm done. But maybe I should, just to, like, be sure. Because I did spend... Okay, I didn't actually spend that much time on this because I started about a half an hour late. Thanks. Oh my god, I love Stardew Valley. Who are you romancing, dude? Are you romancing anybody? I don't know proper procrastinators. I'm just doing shit. I'm just being myself. I'm stamping my nails with circus things. We got a clown man. We got a sexy lady who's holding on to ropes, I guess. We got this guy who looks like he looks like a knight maybe, but like we can't decide if he's a clown or if he's a strong man or just a cool dude. And then we got the horse. All right. You like Emily. Can I do a drawing of a crazy person? Did you like redeem the do a doodle? I don't really want to do that right now, so I'm gonna say no. Unless you consider Bromsy to be a crazy person. I don't, but that's just because I'm horny for him. Because I do have a picture of Bromsy I can show you. The guy in the doll mask that I just showed. He's definitely not, like, fully okay. I don't know if I call him crazy, but he's not okay. There, I drew a picture of him hugging Greta because they're in love or will be soon. He's definitely in love with her, for sure. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right. See, sometimes you just gotta have crazy person shot on deck. And that'll solve all your problems. I'm so happy about this horse. All I keep thinking about is, oh my god, you're a horse from Family Guy. But yeah, I love that you enjoy Emily. Like, okay, like, no shade to Emily. I think Emily's very cool. And there are people in my life who remind me of Emily. But like, she somehow appeals to me the least of all the bachelors and bachelorettes. I don't know why. And the one who appeals to me the most, I mean, there's two who appeal to me the most. And those are Shane, my number one, my sad chicken daddy, and Abigail, my medium titty goth girlfriend. I don't actually know how big Abigail's titties are. They're not, it seems to be open to interpretation. But I kind of just see her as a medium titty goth girlfriend. I think this looks so good. I'm really happy with these nails. I'm really glad that I went with this today. Oh man, I thought this horse was facing the other way. No, I thought it was facing the other way. Why you do this to me, horse? Why you do this to me? Well, we're gonna put it this way then. I'm so sad we gotta cut off some of its hair. But if I put the whole horse here, like, the head of the horse is gonna be, like, off the side. Like, way off the side. Alright, let's... I'm not in makers and crafting, am I? Somebody would have told me. Someone would have told me. Alright. I just gotta decide if I want to put down... Like, I really don't think any of this is gonna smudge. I really don't. So. Clean up this side of the horse. Sorry I keep saying it that way, but I gotta. So I gotta top coat these, but oh my god, I have not been this happy with a piece in a while. Like, I've been really happy with my work recently, but this just looks like so good. I'm just so fucking happy with this today. I love this kind of circus imagery. The thing that really inspired me to do this today is that I did the Aculid nails, the peonies and marigolds, and he like reverse stamped colored stamping. Thank you. And then also the background of that one, Jesus Christ, can we focus? The background of that one was like a really shiny, shimmery polish. And I really do love how like shiny, shimmery polishes behind like a solid foreground thing looks. All right, you gotta run. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing this more often. This is really why I wanted to stream nails today and not something else. It's so cute. And honestly, I'm gonna keep my nails short. I just like the art I do better on short nails. I like the look of the long nails better, which is so crazy to me because I would never have guessed that. Like, I used to get so grossed out by long nails, but not anymore. I like the look of my long nails better. But you know what? I think it's honestly, I really like being like put into a hole. Like, I really like having to deal with limitations. I feel like my art is better when I have to like deal with limitations. And like the smallness of the nail really makes me have to like kind of pick and choose what gets put on my nail. Because I feel like also like art tends to look better when it's cropped. It's usually better to like draw a part of somebody's body, like, you know, a bust or something, versus just like them standing in the middle of like the canvas, not touching any sides. So I think that sometimes when I put something on my nail, like it actually just shows too much of the image when it's long. And so it kind of looks like, okay, well, that's in the middle of my nail now. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep them short for a while and I might start playing my guitar again. But I still kind of think I want to try my left-handed guitar. Damn, it's so good. It's so good though. The bottom of this lady isn't great because I kind of like fixed her. I wish I had put her a little bit lower on my nail. Is this the optimal focus? Are you the optimal focus? Yeah, I guess that's the optimal focus. I wish it... Wait. There! That's the optimal focus. Okay, the guy with the ring finger, I kind of think is sexy. I kind of think that guy is sexy. I think he's sexier than the sexy lady. And I think, of course, the horse is the sexiest. So cute! I'm so happy with this. I just wish I could get it to focus down here better. I am so happy with this. If I had some more time, I'd put something on my thumb, but instead it's just the little horses that didn't work out. I'm so happy with this color palette. Again, the Sad Clown collection comes through, and it comes through the exact way I was saying it was gonna come through, you know? I'm like, I need to draw some old-timey clowns, some old-timey circus folk. Pull out the Sad Clown collection, and it delivered. It absolutely delivered. All right, well, I think it is time for me to fuck right off. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Thank you for the new people who came in and were weird towards me. You're welcome back. Just don't be too weird. And yeah, this is the look for the day. Thank you so much. Thank you, Painting Polish. I will see you all on Friday if I don't have jury duty. And then we are going to watch Zardoz in the Discord. All right, thanks, everybody.